You gotta check out, man. You gotta check out this video. I found this online. It's just footage of these skaters like fighting zombies.
Oh, that's always cool, man. Let's see that shit. I've seen every kind of person fight a zombie.
That's pretty badass.
Not bad.
Man, is your nose bleeding?
I don't think it's real. Oh yeah, shit. Is it? Oh no.
All right. Well, you know what? In that case, let's get the show. Hey everyone.
What's up?
I'm Major Random.
Colonel Crazy.
And this is
Movie Dudes.
Show in a garage where we talk about movies.
All kinds of movies. Movies you like, movies you don't like. Movies you might see, movies you might never see.
Movies in the theater, movies on TV, and movies on streaming services. Any movies we see fit to talk about.
We'll talk about them and review them, and hopefully you'll enjoy our reviews and it'll be informative.
Yes. So, recently we got bored and we watched, just peruse through Netflix as we do every once in a while.
Yeah. VHS Viral.
Yes, VHS Viral. The third
installation of the trilogy of the VHS.
Which is a horror anthology for any of those who don't know what that means. An anthology is a series of short stories in a larger set. So, just movies they usually have,
Classic one would be Creepshow.
Creepshow.
Awesome one.
Basically, there's no overlying plot.
Yeah, it's like tales. It's short stories.
Yeah, it's like a set of poems, or
and in this movie in particular, it was focusing on people, getting footage of really terrifying stuff,
right,
off their camera phones and their
camcorders,
and
GoPros,
and their GoPros, and the movie had some pretty terrifying things they caught, and I think all the movies I've seen, all three. I don't think you haven't seen the last two.
No, I plan to see them sometime this week.
Yeah, you should. It's awesome, but yeah, they're all really freaky.
Yeah.
What I like about the VHS is it's really added up to. It's not just a typical horror sort of presentation. It's totally weird.
It is found footage.
Mind-boggling.
It's found footage, but it's presented. They're like small vignettes of found footage.
Yeah, and it was overall just the stories they've come up with have just been fun and creepy. So
we can kind of give an outline of them without ruining too much of the plot.
Yeah, it's about 3 stories in this one.
Well, 4 if you count the overlying story that's been going on.
That's right. Sort of like the overlying one was a car an ice cream truck.
Yes.
Driving around,
killing people.
Basically, possessing people to kill other people or kill themselves.
And posting it all virally.
Yeah, posting it all virally and.
Oh, sorry. Posting it so it goes viral.
Yeah, so it goes viral, and it was pretty cool, and it's kind of based. This guy is kind of chasing it, and his woman just disappeared as it drove by.
Yeah. And
then it starts. The movie starts unfolding into different stories.
A lot of vignettes. So the first one what was the first one involving? A guy
who's a magician. He finds a magical cape that gives
belonged
him
to
all this power.
That belonged to Harry Houdini at one point.
Yeah, it gives him this tremendous power to perform these tricks, and he makes tons of money. But
it turns out
this thing has this evil side to it.
It requires human sacrifice to work.
Interesting, that's right. It requires human sacrifice to work.
And you begin seeing these interesting things unfold throughout the story. I mean, it gets really kind of cool where he's killing people with just throwing fireballs and like magic and
removing their face.
Yeah.
Throwing them around. I thought it was pretty cool. Then the other one was,
interuniversal travel.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
We'll
leave it at that.
Put it simply, there's this. I'm guessing he's a Spanish guy. Discovers a means to
travel to another universe, but
it's
parallel universe. Parallel universe. In this case, has a lot of different mysteries that this guy finds out, and they're not very.
On both sides, they find out that the world's very different from their own.
Yep, and The other one is
Skater Punks and Necromancy.
Well, yeah, these skater guys go down to Tijuana, Mexico, and they're
trying to shoot a video.
Don't respect the dead. Let's just say. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, they basically walk into a necromancy like area, and all these zombies, and these aren't like anybody who's necromancy is. This is where this is black magic to summon the dead, if you believe in that kind of stuff. And it really looked like something out of the game Diablo.
Pretty much. Yeah, it was definitely through really awesome stories, and it kind of wraps down to something interesting and very meta, as you pointed out.
Yeah, it was very...
what would you say the hit points of the whole movie are?
I like the fact they did really good... They did decent effects with it. But I also liked how the fact in between each of the vignettes, when they go back to the main story, you'd have another portion of the story. Like one point they end up being at like some sort of like Mexican barbecue, and they have this whole like crazy ass.
Yeah, the whole movie goes back and forth, and just the overall writing is original. The storyline, the characters they come up with, the plot, it was pretty original.
It's not bloody in many ways. They don't show a lot of gore.
Some scenes they show more like weird stuff that tweaks your imagination.
Right, like the one where they
pretty much it's a whole nightmare movie.
Right, the two first ones, they don't show any really blood. They show they kind of just, you don't see things and you have to assume. The third one they did show blood, but it was it wasn't like extreme. It wasn't like it wasn't torture porn blood.
No, it wasn't torture porn or anything. It was definitely blood, but it all came down to a cool plot and rounded up pretty cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it was a story. It was very much an Inception kind of thing. The story within a story within a theme.
Yeah, the Inception theme definitely was in there kind of.
I mean, even at the end, they show the videos of the actual other stories happening.
Yeah, it was kind of like it was like a bad dream or something. It's hard to explain, but I highly recommend it to anybody. If you like obviously the Creep Show, ABCs of Death.
Yeah, that's
if you like all that, this is different than those because it's not, the stories weren't typical horror-ish. They were more just weird, more Twilight Zone-ish.
Yeah, it did.
They're more Twilight. They're like Freddy Krueger in the Twilight Zone.
You expect Rod Serling come up, and this is what happened to the Skater Boys. Who knows what happened? This on Twilight Zone.
Yeah, right. I thought it was cool. What did you think?
I liked it. It was kind of fun. It creeps you out a little bit, but then you're like, oh, this is it's
gripped your attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was overall interesting. If you like to watch something really fucking weird and
it was
something spooky,
it's better than like the Paranormal Activity.
Oh yeah, that was just
it's way above that.
It's a wacko genre.
So I think that's it for the
review of VHS 3, VHS Viral.
Yeah.
Check it out on Netflix. It's cool.
Yes, you can watch it. Actually, fun thing is all these things are set up to go for streaming. So all the so you can watch all of them online.
That's right.
All right, so time for our ending spiel. If you'd like, please leave a comment, share, subscribe. Please do that. This is how we get more people in, and it's how we get new stuff like this.
Although if you don't want to, there's no pressure.
Right. Also, spread the word about us.
That'd be cool.
And hell, leave us suggestions. Maybe there are movies you want to see that we haven't even thought of.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll watch anything, man.
The weirder, the better.
Yeah, we like weird stuff. Weird people are attracted to weird stuff usually.
So, I'm Major Random.
Colonel Crazy.
And this is it.
Movie Dudes.
Movie Dudes.